Okay, I'm gonna book the upcoming Victory Road here. Victory Road win 2011. Okay, now I'm gonna get right into this. Okay, some stuff will have happened. I'll go over some stuff that would have happened before the pay-per-view and before Against All Odds. Some one or two things that I would have had happen before Against All Odds, and some stuff that will happen, should have happened after it. All right, Madison Rayne versus Mickie James. Now, I can't change what's previously happened, but ideally I would have had Mickie win the title at Against All Odds. But let's say, okay, that didn't happen. Madison versus Mickie James, last chance for Mickie to win the belt. Mickie wins the belt. Madison's furious. That's it. We go straight from that to the X Division title match. Now, after Against All Odds, I would have Kazarian do an interview saying that he's going to defend the title on every Impact and at every pay-per-view, and re-establish the X Division. Kazarian gets the win over him. It's Kazarian versus Amazing Red. Kazarian wins, but Amazing Red looks competitive during it. Now, go from that to Eric Young versus Orlando Jordan. Now, this would not be a very long match. It'd be 5 minutes long. Eric Young will have re-established himself a little bit more seriously at this point, but pretty much all the nervousness and all the joking is put aside. Eric Young would have given back the TNA World title to Kennedy in the way I would have that I've done in a previous video. Check that out. Basically, Eric Young, Eric Young would have given the belt back to Anderson. Sorry, I've been playing one of the old SmackDown vs. Raws. Eric Young will have given the belt back to Anderson and all that. Eric Young wins the match, and Orlando is injured after it. How I'd do it is I'd have Eric Young do the pile driver on him, and Orlando will have thought to have sustained a neck injury. Alright, we go from that to a tag title elimination match. Now, Beer Money will have been bragging a bit, saying that they're the best tag team. During this time, we'll find out that Mick Foley has been hired by the Dixie Carter to represent her in these until she's able to come back and re-establish the company. The judge has given permission for Mick Foley to he can't override anything that Eric Bischoff does. He can only add to it. So Eric Bischoff will have come up with Beer Money versus Gunner and Murphy. Mick Foley will add Generation Me and Inking to the match, making it a 4-way elimination match. Okay, Gunner and Murphy eliminate Inking. Beer Money eliminate Gen Me. Gunner and Murphy lose the match, but they look competitive during the match. Alright, we go from that to a TV title match. Similar deal to the previous match. Abyss is forced to defend the TV title against Crimson. But also during this, Mick Foley adds the Pope and Joe to it to end their feud. Now, the way I would have this happen is Crimson and Abyss are fighting outside. It's getting a little bit out of control. The referee's trying to break it up. Eric Young sneaks in, pulls out a pipe, whacks Samoa Joe over the head, busting Samoa Joe open. Eric Young sneaks away. The Pope covers Joe. 1, 2, 3. The Pope is the new TV champion. And Eric Young, you see later, has got that half smile on his face again. And slowly backing up the ramp. Alright. Okay, now, London Brawling will not come back to the Impact Zone. They'll be they'll be cutting these videos saying that they're the uncrowned #1 contenders, and they're the greatest tag team that have not received a title shot at the TNA tag belts. They'll be making fun of the Motor City Machine Guns, and so it's booked Motor City Machine Guns versus London Brawling in their big comeback match. Motor City Machine Guns of course get their own back during their interviews, but it builds and builds and builds. Now, I would have London Brawling win this. I'm not sure exactly how, but basically it's a clean finish. Not too much, no interference or anything. No interference or anything. London Brawling gets the victory. But after the match, Douglas Williams comes down to congratulate them. And there's a hint that maybe Douglas Williams is coming into this and make it a 3-man team. Alright, now, during the last show before the Victory Road, we'll have an announcement that Daphne, with a mystery partner, is taking on the Knockout Tag Team Champions. Now, with this, first out come Angelina Love and Winter there. It's been a little bit more tension there between Winter and Angelina and Velvet. But supposedly everything's been settled. Okay. Daphne comes out and says, "Here's my tag team partner." Points up the ramp. No one comes out. Whack! Camera comes back to the ring. Angelina's laid out. Winter goes in, covers up. 1, 2, 3. Winter and Daphne are now the Knockouts Tag Team Champions. Velvet comes out and is screaming and screaming, and then Daphne and Winter take her out. Boom, 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 and then they're up the ramp and all that. And Velvet's on the ground, turns up and screaming at them, and Angelina's holding her. She's got an angry look on her face as well. Okay, then we go to the semi-main event. AJ Styles taking on Matt Hardy. Now, basically, AJ has run through just about everyone else in Immortal. This is one of his last guys that he's got to face. But what do you know? Matt Hardy somehow, someway, gets the victory. But not clean. He uses a low blow. He does a low blow or something along those lines and gets the victory. Alright, then we go to the main event. Jeff Hardy defending against Morgan, Anderson, and Hernandez. Now, basically, originally it was going to be just a straight out, but straight triple threat. But Eric Bischoff added Hernandez in to add something to it. Okay, this is same as before. one pinfall to a finish. Jeff gets the victory, but it's not easy. Basically, Hernandez helps him out in getting the victory, but proving that Hernandez is a team player. But that's it. You go off the pay-per-view with Jeff still holding the belt. I'm not sure what's going on with his trial and everything, but that's how, in a perfect world, I'd have it. If he isn't going to, if something that doesn't happen with that, I'd probably have Hernandez win the belt or something. But basically, that's it from me. Please stay tuned. I'm not sure if I'll do another one of these, but I do like doing these fantasy booking things. Okay, that's it.